Hey everybody. We'll have a board game playthrough up soon, but in the meantime, between these, a little bit of magic just for fun. So, we got 10 packs of Hour of Devastation. So, let's see what we get. Last time I got a pretty decent card. The set looks pretty good. We're going to do the sealed playthrough tomorrow of the decks we made. These are just extra packs. So, just kind of taking a look, seeing what we get. Commons look pretty sweet. I like the Eternalize ability. I like the Egyptian themes. Not my favorite, but I think it fits pretty well. The cards in the set fit pretty well with that theme. We got Wildfire Eternal. It's a 1/4 afflict 4. When it attacks and isn't blocked, you can cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. So it's going to do 4 damage to you if it's blocked. And if it isn't, you can cast a sorcery or instant for free. So that actually seems pretty good. I can imagine in a red deck it'd be pretty sick. Start flinging that burn out for free. Just get through these commons and that. Nobody cares about commons. Unless you're drafting. What do we get? Champion of Wits. 3 mana, it's a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, you may draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard 2 cards. And it has Eternalize of a 7. And Eternalize, of course, is, you exile it from your graveyard and create a token that's a copy of it. But it's a 4/4 black zombie creature. You can Eternalize as a sorcery, so it's not instant speed, but still seems pretty good. Alright. I know they have the new rarity in these sets. I don't know much about those, but a friend of ours just opened one, which is pretty sweet. It's a nice little card. Unraveling Mummy. Refuse and Cooperate. Refuse deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost. Okay. And Cooperate has Aftermath. Okay, so you can cast it from your graveyard, then exile it. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So, interesting. I am happy with blue-red decks. Especially with that Nicol Bolas. Grixis Control looks sweet. Don't know these cards that well. It's a mythic. Majestic Myrarch. It's a 5 mana. Its power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of creatures you control. The beginning of each combat, if you control a creature with flying, it gains flying until end of turn. Same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, blah blah blah. Okay, so it gets any ability of the creatures you have. So that's kind of interesting, actually. Foil Dagger of the Worthy. Interesting. Not a huge fan of equipment cards. Since they vanish when your creature dies. Well, they don't vanish when your creature dies. Never mind, I'm an idiot. But killing the creature makes them ineffective, obviously. Torment of Hailfire. X and then 2 black. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. And a foil Countervailing Winds. Don't know what that is. That card seems interesting. I'd have to play with that some, see if it's any good. What do we get? What do we get? Some walls. Grind and Dust. Put a -1/-1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. And Dust has Aftermath. Exile any number of target creatures that have -1 counters on them. Sounds pretty good. Not sure how white-black is together in this set, but seems pretty good. Angel of the God Pharaoh. Spider. Fraying Sanity. Enchant player. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of cards put into that graveyard from anywhere this turn. I hate mill decks, so I do not care about that card. Yeah, this set is definitely not as good as the last one I opened, I think. Ooh, Hour of Devastation. 5 mana. All creatures lose indestructible until end of turn, and it deals 5 damage to each creature and each non-bolus planeswalker. Nice little board wipe there. That's pretty awesome. Like that card. Alright, last one. Come on, let's get something good. Love that wall. Scrounger of Souls. Hour of Promise. 5 mana, search your library for up to 2 land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Then if you control 3 or more deserts, create 2 black zombie creature tokens. It's pretty cool. Ramp card, which I like. 5 mana's quite a bit, I guess, for that, but... And it plays off the deserts. Okay, well... Nothing too great there. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.